Everyone loves a Cinderella underdog comeback story. Little Giants, Rocky Balboa, Michael Jordan. I don't know about you, but I always root for the underdog to pull off the unthinkable. But what about the underdog trucks? The trucks that have come and gone and now aren't the main focus of the truck game. Whether it's Chevy, Ford, or Dodge, each manufacturer of the big three has put out great trucks that are still out there, but maybe not thought of as much today. I'm Lawson. You can find me at lawson.co on the gram. In today's video, we're gonna be going over the most underrated trucks from each brand of the big three: Chevy, Ford, Dodge, you get it. Now, this is purely opinion based. Do not attack me in the comment section. I went around the shop and asked some of the guys what they thought, and if you don't agree or you have a better underrated truck, just comment them down below in the comment section. Let's get the comment section to blow up, and that way we can talk underrated trucks. Don't hate me. There's no right answer here.
They hate me, baby. They hate me.
Of course, if you guys need anything for your truck, wheels, tires, suspension, performance accessories, literally anything, we got you guys covered. We got you back. CustomOffsets.com. Let's get into it. First up on the list today is Dodge. From the years 2003 to 2009, this monster was produced. Rolling coal powered by its 5.9 liter and later the 6.7 liter engine, which would go on to be the go-to engine for these trucks for generations to come. I'm of course talking about the third gen Cummins. But why has the third gen been forgotten about? What made the third gen so great? During the production years, the third gen brought a lot of updated features that you can still see influence the fourth gen platform. Now, although the fourth gen interior was a big step up from the third gen, you can literally directly bolt in a fourth gen interior into your third gen interior. That way you guys can completely refresh your third gen. Now, it is going to take a little bit of wiring modifications, but it is doable. Have you heard of the freaking Mega Cab? Hello? One of the most desirable trucks these days is the Mega Cab. I know I wouldn't mind one. The Mega Cab was introduced in 2006 and would continue to be successful even to this day. Those freaking interiors are massive on the Mega Cabs. I mean, like, huge. As truck enthusiasts, one thing I think we all do when shopping for a new truck, or new to us, is look at the aftermarket support so that way we can modify them and make them our own. Now, the third gen application is in that sweet spot when it comes to modifying it, and with aftermarket parts, it offers a lot of aftermarket support. When it comes to the drivetrain, the manual transmissions were tough and reliable. Not to say the 68 RFE automatic trans was bad by any means, just didn't really like tons of power thrown at it. I mean, if you throw a lot of power at a lot of these, kaboom. Overall, the third gen Cummins is still a solid option and worth scooping up if you can find a clean one. Not only can you get into one at a pretty good price point, but you get the current Cummins engine that was used in the fourth and fifth generation trucks, just the early stages of the 6.7. Obviously, it's not the same thing, it's just early generation, but it's still a 6.7, you get what I'm saying, okay. Go scoop one up. Bonus round, have you ever seen these Dodge Dakota RTs, specifically the second gens? These things freaking ripped. 250 horsepower, 345 foot-pounds of torque. There isn't really any aftermarket support for the things, and they rusted out faster than hell, but they were cool, they were fast, and they were a good time. All right, next up we're gonna be talking about Ford, but instead of talking about one specific generation like we did for the third gen, we're gonna be talking about the F-150s that had the 5.0 engines. Debuted in 2011, Ford released a new beast. Equipped with a 6-speed automatic, this thing was putting down 360 horsepower and 380 foot-pounds of torque. Now, since the debut in 2011, Ford has gone on to make the 5.0 successful every year since, and now are on the third generation of the 5.0 Coyote engine. Competition is in human nature, and Ford created this beast to compete with the GM 6.2 liter and the Chrysler 6.4 liter Hemi. But why do we consider them underrated? When it comes to F-150s, what does everyone think about? Everyone always talks about the freaking EcoBoost. Twin turbo, more power. Sure, this all sounds great, but everyone forgets about the fact that EcoBoost engines are complicated, hard to work on, had timing chain issues, have turbo issues. I remember Kirk's trucks when it started to have timing chain issues, and he just parked it and didn't drive it. What's the fun in that? At that point, it's either time to pay a bunch of money to fix it or time to sell it to someone who is willing to put the time and money into it to have it done. Now, the 5.0s were much easier to work on and really had solid support to make power. Sure, the cost per horsepower was expensive, and what isn't when you are trying to put down some serious power numbers. At the end of the day, the 5.0 liter F-150s are a solid option when it comes to modifying and building a Ford truck. Last but not least, Chevy. As you know, Chevy has been putting out solid trucks for quite some freaking time now. So which one is underrated? The cat eye? The square body? The brand new body style? Nah. The GMT400 baby, that's right. The 88 to 98 Chevy OBS. Now back in 1988, Ronald Reagan was running the country. Price of gas was $1.08. Milk was $2.30. Brand new houses costed only $135,000. Okay, have you gone and tried to buy a house recently? It's not fun. And GM released 8, that's right, 8 versions of the CK line. This included a fleet side extended cab, a fleet side single cab, a fleet side crew cab, a step side single cab model, and much more. Introduction of 4-wheel drive on the fly with ability to shift at any given time and at any given speed. Independent suspension, reliable 5.7 liter V8, underrated naturally aspirated diesel option in the 6.2 liter. Tons of trans options because Chevy. These trucks get written off or forgotten about due to their lack in power. I mean, they did only make 185 horsepower, but that's not the freaking point, man. It's so hard to even find one of these days that is clean and worth a damn, and if you do, you're either paying a huge chunk of money for it or no one's getting rid of it. They're not interested in letting it go. Just ask Banker, he loves these freaking things. These things have continued to rise in price, and it's for good reason. If you have a clean one, DM me, I wanna see it. Another bonus round, dude, the freaking GMC Cyclone. Faster than a Ferrari, it's true. There is proof. Looks like a damn brick, but those things top out at like 210 miles per hour, 210. This made history, becoming the world's fastest pickup truck and the first ever pickup truck to go over 200 miles per hour. It was literally the fastest produced vehicle back then for its year. Crazy. Nuts. That's what I have for you guys on today's video of the most underrated trucks from the big 3 manufacturers, Chevy, Ford, Dodge. Like I said before, if you guys have a truck that you think is more underrated, drop it down in the comments section below. That section is for you guys literally to chat with us about trucks, and it'd be super cool to hear what you guys think. Also, we have the most overrated trucks from each brand coming in about a week or so, so definitely stay tuned for that video. As always, if you guys need wheels, tires, suspension, performance accessories, customoffsets.com. I'm Lawson. We'll see you guys on the next one.